Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Okay, so we are live. We are doing a ride along, and we want you guys to come with us. We're about to go get some relaxation. Hopefully Pam isn't busy. Hey, how are you doing, beautiful Davina? Listen here. I know y'all been hearing about that Shannon Sharp and stuff, right? I'ma share. Be right back. Okay, boo. Yeah, we gotta chop it up. What do y'all think about this? What do y'all think about this whole Shannon Sharp and all this other stuff, child? We about to go get our nails and our feet done. We about to get a little pampering. It's been a while since I've done it. I'm going to my good girlfriend Pam. I'll let y'all meet Pam. Pam is something else. Hey, Miss Ariel, how you doing, baby? I'm glad you're here. We are doing a ride along, and you made it. And you made it, boo. Okay, so listen, have y'all been listening out for the Shannon Sharp situation? Okay, so what I gathered from the Shannon Sharp situation was it was this 19-year-old girl that, he was dealing with or whatever the case may be. And things took a turn. And they, I guess now they're trying to say that, he was doing all this malicious stuff to her. But they say that she was down with the cause. But then I seen something else where it was another white girl. I want to say, don't quote me on this, but I think it was like 2010. Him and her had gotten into a situation. She got a restraining order on him, and she dropped it because out of fear. So this does not look good for him. And what I was gonna say, hey Queen Keish. Hey, Miss Judy Coles. Miss Judy Coles, can you please reach out to me? I got a package for you right here. Look, I'm so glad that you come in. Hold on. Miss Judy Coles, I got a package for you right here that I need to mail off. I just need your mailing information. I'm glad you're here. So, Miss Judy Coles, if you can, somebody put my phone number. My number is 405-437-4865. When you get a chance, Miss Judy Coles, reach out to me on my business line so I could get I got you a package. Oh, and speaking of, I need to send off the tracking numbers. So if I sent your package off yesterday, I got you a tracking number. So just expect it when I get to my destination and settle down. Okay? I want to get you that package, Miss Judy. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to read the comments because I'm rolling. But so when it comes to what's his name? When it comes to Shannon Sharp, y'all, I want to say this is not looking good for him. I'm just gonna be honest. This is not looking good for him at all. This is not looking good for him at all. And you know what? He was on the Cat Williams show. Y'all remember that? And listen here, Ariel, if you can put my number in the chat, or have Hustle put my number in the chat, so Miss Judy, reach out to me. Oh shit, I'm glad I didn't get over. But no, so Cat Williams was giving him like the heads up, like, it wasn't just Diddy, that was going to be going down. It was going to be a lot of celebrities. Okay, cool. It's going to be a lot. It was going to be a lot of celebrities, and little did he know it was going to be him. So y'all, let's take a listen to this, and we going to chat about it. He's a pervert. Ooh.
What is your relationship with Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, and Cedric the Entertainer as you sit here currently?
For 30 years, they're a group. These aren't three random guys. The way that Ricky Smiley kept appearing at all of my auditions is because of Steven said he would tell anybody that, listen, they got a gang on that side. They know what it is. They know who the gang is. Why Earthquake not in movies? Because he's illiterate. He can't read. And they found that out when they gave him a show and put the cards in front of him. Like, all of these dudes are co-entwined and they share secrets. And this is the age of truth. And the truth doesn't need to be scared of the fact that people tell lies. Cats on drugs. Where are the stories? Why is there no story of anybody?
Okay, so peep that out. So there's a whole clique, right? And when Kat said that, that really hit my spirit because there is a whole clique. If you just really look at these celebrities and how they've been moving, I mean, I really want y'all to keep a close eye on Ray J. I want y'all to keep a close eye on Ray J. I want y'all to keep a close eye on, what is that dude's name? Jeffree Star. I want y'all to keep an eye on Jeffree Star, Kanye West. Jeffree Star, Kanye West, and what else did I say? Listen here, I got like a mental overload. I was up a little bit late last night listening and doing some research and stuff. But if y'all really think about it, it is a clique. And I heard somebody say, I don't know what podcast I was on, but they were like, yeah, guys in hip hop, they not supposed to be gay, this, that, and the third. But little do y'all know, majority of those rappers are. Little do y'all know, the majority of those rappers are. You know, and they get down. I mean, when I say they get down, baby, they get down. Okay? Y'all remember that dude off of Empire? The little, I forgot his name, Breezy, or whatever his name was. Y'all see how he all strung out now and giving up his rear end to that transgender Sydney Star? Yes, child. I told y'all they are in full effect, honey. They are in full effect. And they are out here. But you got to look at it. When they are going to these parties and things like this, you have to think about it like this. How people be acting when they see a celebrity, right? How they be acting. And it's just like their energy when it comes to trying to get into those rooms, right? You got people that want to get into the industry. And sadly, you know, they are willing to do whatever to get into those rooms. So I'm not trying to justify it, but I want to say some people, they make it so easy for those individuals that like to take advantage of people getting into that industry, you know? And see, it's not what it's all cracked up to be. See, what we're seeing is like the glam, the lights, the camera, the action. They have like, you know, the money and all that. But really, half of those artists are broke. Half of those artists are broke. And this is what they'll do. They'll get you with that advancement. Oh, you know, yeah, it's going to look good because you don't have that type of money at the time, right? You get that money. You really don't have no education behind money. So what do you think the rappers are going to do? They're going to get their grills. They're going to get the car, the fast cars. Instead of them going out and investing their money so they can see a return on it, it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle that is very expensive. And if you aren't a multimillionaire that can, that is good with money, you're going to blow right through it. You're going to blow right through it. Let's go.
Whoever sold a drug to me, did a drug with me, was around me when I was inebriated. I got 5 daughters. I got 5 sons. Why would we tell these ridiculous stories? Because it's competition. You feel like, well, why comedy guys can't just get along?
Yes.
Why didn't you get along with the other teams you were competing against? If you're a Denver Bronco, why you don't get along with the Cowboys? Something wrong with you?
But I don't disagree. I don't dislike all the Cowboys. Cat, damn, you like this?
No, that's
okay,
not.
What comedians do you like?
Did you play against the team?
Yes.
I've taken 46 comedians with me on the road. 46.
Okay.
I'm not the comedian.
That was a great question. Shannon Sharp, did you get along with all those other football players? And you know what? I'm not even about to lie to you. Some of these celebrity guys, NFL guys, you know, they were gassed up, you know, to get these careers so they could take care of their families, right? I want to say this. Y'all, therapy is really, 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 really needed. And I'm not saying that to be funny or nothing, but therapy is very much so needed. When you talk about childhood trauma, when you talk about living poverty and just getting some money, and then, you know, you got all these groupies and things like this. I mean, you got male and female groupies. So don't get that twisted. Groupies can be males too. They can be males too. But this is what I want to say. When it comes to these celebrities and you are dating, right? When it comes to bedroom activities and these extracurricular activities, like, you know, some of these couples, they go to these swingers clubs and parties and stuff like that, and it's just sex, right? And I'm gonna say this: anytime that there is an older man dating a younger woman, people are going to say, you know, he has daddy issues, or he's got control issues. He wants to control her. And one thing I can say is, when guys have all that money, sometimes the women, they will stick around just so they can be comfortable. That's men or women. I'm not even going to just say women. That's men or women, because the woman could be a breadwinner and she's dating a guy, right? And then she walks all over the guy because, you know, I make the bread. The money's coming in from me. You see what I'm saying? Okay, let me try to read some of these comments while we on a red light. Hey, Davina, I'm gonna be right back. Queen Tulsa. Hey, Miss Ariel. Shay Shay is really in trouble. Good afternoon, Queen Tulsa. Hey, Miss. Hey, Queen Keish. Miss Judy Coles, Arizona. Miss Queen Tulsa. Royals Maz. Hey, Mika Baby Green. Hey, Judy, long time. Okay, it's a pervert. He's almost 60. 40 is young for him. Why not a 40-year-old? And see, that's my thing. Why not a 40-year-old? Why not a 40-year-old? But it makes me believe that it's the control. And this is my thing. He knows way more, or he has more knowledge than this young woman, right? She's just starting off her life. She don't have the life experience, you know. She's not used to, you know, guys really playing these games and stuff. You know, it's like, and it makes you wonder, you know, hell, shoot, do you have a daddy issue? But sometimes that's just a kinky fantasy. You know, somebody wanting to be with somebody older, or somebody wanting to be with somebody younger of age. You know what I'm saying? But the part about it is, you know, if old girl is 20 years old, if she's 18 years old, they are able to make those life decisions. Seriously. Shannon will lose. He's going to pay her millions. Yeah, and did y'all see that she was asking for 10 million, right? She was asking for 10 million. She was asking for $10 million, y'all. And oh boy, I think he has shut her down. Did he shut her down on it? Child. It's a lot. Okay. Let me go ahead and get on up in here, child. We just made it to that nail salon. I hope Pam is not busy, because, girl, if she's doing all that, I'm going to go somewhere else, because I got to be somewhere. Yeah, girl, if she's not going to be ready, if she can't get me right in the chair right now, I'm about to go to this other spot. Let me go ask her how long it's going to be till I can sit in this chair. Y'all hold on one second. Okay, so she said that she's good. She's gonna be able to see me. Y'all give me 1 second, and I'll come back live. But I want to talk about this, okay? I want to talk about this, child. It's a lot going on. Actually, I'm gonna keep this going. I'm just gonna play this. Hopefully they don't get me. But y'all listen to this, and then we gonna discuss in a minute.
Yeah, you can give that to. I only put on comedians that are funnier than me. Anybody that ever told you differently was a fat Faison liar. There's nobody like me in the business.
Faison just called it straight.
Faison said that getting a Netflix special is easy. I have 12 specials. Guess how many Faison got? 0. So why is he allowed to have conversations about real stand-up people? We do not let people who are on the juice discuss real athletes. That's all. As a journalist. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I don't harbor any resentment to any of these entities because I can't be jealous. I've never seen them have anything that I ever wanted. If you sign up for their program, you get a light-skinned, weird-faced wife that never do an interview. Listen, in 20 years, won't do an interview. Nobody's ever talked to her, and she's never been interviewed anywhere. And now, understand, I'm not talking about one person. What I just told you applies to 7 people. How they all end up with that. That's part of what you get. I came in this business saying I was going to expose. When I talked about Michael Jackson, when I talked about R. Kelly, they canceled me for these things because why would you talk about another black dude? Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
I need to have another one of these.
Amen.
Gee. I kind of getting on there.
Right.
After that, I don't really kind of know where to go. Let me one more time.
Right.
We good now?
Because the people want to know, why would he get blackballed?
Yeah.
Oh, because in 30 years, I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge, and your secrets. So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing,
you will tell it.
No, somebody come to tell me.
Okay.
I gather that. I value that. I'll pay for that. Come, tell me. I know so many things I shouldn't know, and they all know it. They all know it. Why? Because you don't make me the villain. Not the guy that raises black children and ain't never done a hard drug in his life and don't have no stories of doing nobody dirty. And they'll just go out and they'll lie. The industry doesn't mess with Cat because he didn't show up for the studio. No studios have ever said that. Look at my IMDb. It will show you that no studio has ever lost money with me on the script. How? That's why I'm saying, that's why I can't let Ricky Smiley say he was supposed to play Money Mike, because I wrote the words for Money Mike. I designed the hair for Money Mike. I collaborated with the wardrobe department and made outfits to make sure that no one in America would be wearing what Money Mike was wearing. I told them to go get the Prowler. I then told them to paint it purple. I told them don't have an actor as playing a pimp. We could get an actual pimp, Archbishop Magic Don Juan, to play. I did far too much work for somebody to come years later and try to tag along just for their own self-aggrandizement.
Why didn't Cube set the record straight? Terry Crews could have set the record straight. Mike Epps could have set the record straight. Why none of them set the record straight?
That's what you were supposed to ask him when he told you those lies that no one's ever heard. Right, but he's telling you something no one's ever heard of. Nobody has ever heard, oh, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon was in a movie, and somebody said, y'all should switch roles. Like, this is a business.
But that's the thing, Kat. Normally when people will give you information, I'm thinking I'm hearing it for the first time, and they're giving information no one else knows or has ever heard. So I'm taking them at face value.
These are like, this is like Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. That's my story. That's not his story. Steve Harvey wasn't never homeless. When Mark Curry was touring with him 25 years ago, he was making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows a week. They just tell the stories. Thanks to my wife, I'm where I am. You said that about the first wife. You forget that? You told us it was her. Then you went and married somebody else that think like a man. Like, what are you talking about? They think they can rewrite history. Guy Torrey did a beautiful special about the Comedy Store and Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve and Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made... All lies. Steve and Cedric never performed at the Comedy Store at all. Tiffany was only seen at the Laugh Factory. In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to LA and in his first year in LA, he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant?
Get into it. Talk about these industry plants, baby. Talk about the industry plants, baby. Baby, I've been working out a little bit. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. I got up and did me a little workout this morning. Y'all don't judge me. Oh, shit. All right, so what are y'all thoughts on that, y'all? You said I'm multitasking, but I wrote the number down. Okay, cool. I'll reach out to Queen Tulsa later today. Good. Okay, because I want to get that to you, Miss Ariel. Yes. Okay, hey, girl. How you doing?
How are you?
Girl, good. It's been a minute. But I'm about to pull it together. I had to pull myself together, girl. Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and Pam, I'm gonna have to cash out the 10 for my eyebrows, but I got the 100. Yes, honey. We about to get us some relaxation going. Hold on.
Bad for you.
Oh, no.
Yes,
Pam
no?
said this one.
Okay.
Pam said that one.
No color.
Oh, yeah, I want white.
White. Okay.
Do I want white or do I want pink? I'm not really sure. Yeah, I think I should just do white. I'm gonna do white on my hands and then white on my feet. Okay, so listen here. When it comes to like Shannon Sharp and that situation, I feel like Shannon is gonna be in some trouble. There's some audio that's been leaking. Tasha K, she got a hold to some stuff. Hold on, let me put this on. What are we doing? Which one we doing, y'all?
Okay, go ahead, come in.
I don't need nothing too hard on me.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
Oh, I gotta cut it off first. Oh, that feel good. Yes. Okay, so yeah, Shannon Sharp, he is going to be in some big old trouble. Okay. And let me see what's in the news, child. Let me see. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm about to figure out. Oh, child, look at her.
Carly Red, whose legal name is documents. She was 11 Alive has confirmed that President Donald Trump's attorney, Steve Sadow, is now representing Red. Carly Red, whose legal name is Carly Lewis, was arrested this week, and according to court documents, she was charged with burglary in the first degree. She was accused of entering a private home without permission and taking several personal items. Well, in a statement, Mr. Sadow said in part, as everyone knows, Carly and her husband are in the midst of a divorce proceeding, and her husband has previously been charged in Fulton County with family violence and battery against her. I am very confident Carly's case will be resolved favorably.
Okay, I wasn't looking for that Carly Red story. I wanted to get to Shannon Sharp. Yes, please. Okay, here it is right here, y'all. Okay, so it says, oop, Shannon Sharp accused of SA by his ex-girlfriend in a resurfaced 2023 lawsuit where Shannon allegedly threatened to destroy her if she ever came forward. Woman had a restraining order in 2010 but dropped it off out of fear. This is the one that I was telling y'all about. This was the one that I had read. Okay. Every time black men start effing off on these women, well, you know the rest.
I go from looking like I ain't got no brow to having a whole full brow.
I know that's right.
Thank you.
So yeah, child. Oh. They saying Lil' Kim is getting. Oh, hold on.
Signed me. Some shit went wrong that she didn't like that had nothing to do with the music. I never disrespected her no way in terms of business. I signed the contract. You know, my lawyer told me not to sign the contract. I still signed the contract because I trusted her. And I was like, fuck it. And then shit went wrong. She stopped communicating with me. And then a couple months later, I'm like, okay, well, that ain't gonna stop me from dropping music. I'm an artist. I want to drop music. And then no communication. Now she want to take my music down, bro? Fuck out of here. Bro, all she had to do was reach out to me and be like, yo, you shouldn't be dropping music. And then I get my lawyer and we figure out how to end the contract. I didn't give a fuck if she had fucking 65% of my shit. I don't care. That's fine. If my shit blew up one day and I had to owe her some money, I don't care. I give it to her. I got nothing but love for Shorty. That's it. What the fuck did I do to anybody, bro?
What you say? What you say, Gary?
Yeah. Hey, break up that phone.
Okay.
Hang it up.
Yeah, when do you want to come in? Okay, that sounds good. I know. Exactly.
I'm not gonna be here.
Yeah.
Child, look him and her side dude. So he's 50. I mean, she 50 and he 25.
My joke is way nicer than her joke. But girl, you need off it. That's it.
Child, there's a lot going on.
She got it's whatever, bitch, and then it's whenever. Like, bitch, be for real. Y'all is weird. Like, that bitch is weird. And it's the fact that y'all,
Child, it's a lot going on. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little ticklish. Okay, so let's get into it. So we got Shannon Sharp in some hot water. I don't know. I don't know. This isn't looking good for this man. To be honest. I am so scared for him. Oh, I wanted to get on this. Hold on.
When you were 14, 15 years old to help you avoid this sentence that you're living under? I wish I could have asked for help. I wish I could have asked for help when I was 14 to 15 years old. I wish I had the ability to ask for help. Ask somebody, can you please help me? That I'm going through this. You know what I'm saying? That I needed some guidance. I never played organized sports in a day in my life. I never had, my father was a drug head. My mother was a drug head. My father was abusive to women. My grandmother was an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? So I never had a stable home. I never had a stable home. One thing that you wish you would have learned when you were 14.
That was Lil Kim was dating him. She was dating him. And apparently he had a baby on her and she just went left. But he said that he signed a contract with her and any money that he made would be going to her anyway. But then he says, oh, my lawyer told me not to sign the contract, but he signed it anyway. It's like, how you gonna try to outsmart the attorney? Well, I don't know. I guess depending on the situation. Let me see. There was some other stories that I had put in here that I wanted to. Oh, here it is, right here.
Sure, bro. Like, I seen that. Like, I was looking at like everything that's going on. Maybe I'm tripping, but like she told you to do some bondage stuff. I remember when I did Love and Hip Hop and Princess had me in the bondage room. I had the ball in my mouth. Pause. They had me tied up and she was whipping me and beating me and shit. And then, they wanted me to do that. I'm like, look, I don't do all that. It was choking. It was all kind of crazy shit going on in here. It was weird. And it was painful. And I hated it, right? It seemed like that's what y'all was doing. Then all of a sudden, when you get kinky with it, like, they choke you outside. I'm into it now. After she done ties you up, whips you.
Cái này biết làm gì không? Em, cái này giống như mà để cho con chó hôm qua uống rồi. Trong chó hôm qua uống là ngon á, cho ông kia cho cháu. Đi đó. Bây giờ tôi mang quốc ca bên này. Trời ơi, bây giờ có cái áo màu đèn.
And she ain't made a peep party this whole time.
So what do y'all think about that? Y'all know Ray J, he's been doing the most. He's been doing the most. Good seeing you too, boo. Have you talked to Mimi? Oh, okay. How is your babies? Cause you had two. It was Chase, Tristan, and Jory. How are they?
Big,
Oh my
16 and
goodness.
13.
Girl, shut up.
And then it's the baby.
The small baby, she started all the way over. That's Tash.
So you got a 13-year-old and a
16.
16-year-old.
Girl, it seemed like it was just yesterday they was little kids.
I know.
Yeah, 16 years old.
How does it feel to have that age gap?
Well, you asked me help.
Not really.
Not really? They in their fun years now.
She be punking now. Is she your only girl? No,
Uh-uh.
my 13-year-old is my girl too. But she said, but I'm the baby. Give me some.
Yes. Yeah, but oh, you said was that a current girlfriend? Oh, okay. Child, that was a lot. But listen, I'm getting a little distracted, y'all. And it's getting a little loud in here. So I'm going to come back here in a little bit. And yeah, we'll chop it up later.
Okay. I love you guys. Love you too, guys.